Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Fresh Friday. I hope everyone is doing well. I myself am doing great. It was a pretty good day. Uh, Usually at work, usually Fridays are pretty easy, but today didn't get lucky this time. Had to bend some really heavy shit. Um, but it's all right. It's over with. Got a decent lift in after the gym, but it sucks because I have a tooth in the very back that I chipped a while ago, like a long time ago. I don't even remember how. But I was in the gym today, feeling my tooth, and I was like, huh, I think it's a little more chipped than I remember it. So I put my finger in my mouth, and I was kind of like feeling my tooth, and I was like, yeah, it's a lot more chipped than it used to be. I don't know when I re-chipped it or chipped it more, but I have like half a tooth in the back. Like literally, it's like almost like I'm missing like a chunk in the corner, like a big chunk. It's nasty. Um, so I need to hopefully sometime soon ish get that checked out. I don't have dental insurance. I don't even have insurance right now. I can't re-enroll. I can't get insurance through my work until December, which that's one of the biggest things I hate about some jobs is they have like enrollment periods. So they have enrollment periods like every 6 months. But that's so dumb because I started my job May 1st of this year. And enrollment was like, in June, like a month later. But I didn't know that. And not only did I not know that, I had insurance at that time. So I didn't really need to worry about it. Um, but, and I think at the end of July, I lost my insurance, or at the end of August. I just recently lost my insurance within the last couple months. And now I'm screwed. Now I can't get insurance through my work until December. And it's like a high deductible as well, which isn't going to be fun. But I am going to use that to my advantage and get a lot of stuff done that I should have had done in the previous years. And I don't have to get work or insurance through work. I could go through like a third party company, but I don't know. I feel like going through third party insurance companies sounds sketchy to me sometimes. And I just don't want to get screwed over or end up paying some for some insurance that isn't good. Um, my work supposedly has pretty good insurance, so we'll see. But that's the thing that sucks about dental stuff, though, is even if you do have dental insurance, a lot of things aren't covered because they aren't like a necessity. Um, but I mean, I'm missing like half a fucking tooth, damn near. So I hope when I do get dental insurance, I really hope someone somewhere can help me. I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna need it pulled, since it's in the very back of my mouth. Probably just get pulled and not worry about it. It's gonna feel weird not having a tooth back there, but my biggest fear with it is that it's just gonna keep chipping away, and eventually I'm gonna like split my tooth completely in half, and then I'm just scared it's gonna end up hurting. I'm gonna get some infection. That's kind of what happened when I had my root canal done. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have a fake tooth, half of a fake tooth, and I had to get a root canal done on it because when I was younger, I chipped my tooth in half, and years down the line, my nerve ended up dying, and when my nerve died, I got a huge infection in my mouth, and my tooth split. Like my half of my face was swelled up really bad. They had to do an emergency root canal. And that sucked. That sucked real bad. Not only did it hurt, it's probably one of the most painful things in my life that I've experienced so far. Hopefully nothing worse than that, but it sucked. It sucked really bad, and I'm nervous that that's gonna happen to this too back there. But dental shit's expensive, even with insurance. I mean, even with insurance, with a lot of things, and just in general, things are expensive. Like for those who don't know, I got something called Barrett's esophagus, unfortunately, and basically I have problems with my stomach acid leaking up into my throat, my esophagus, and it burns my throat. And there's no cure for it. And once my throat's burned, you can't really heal it. You just gotta prevent the acid from keep leaking into your throat. And I've had to have a couple procedures where they put me to sleep, and they put cameras on my throat. And that procedure is like it was once a year, but it's supposed to be once every 2 years now. As long as I stay like healthy and it doesn't get worse, it's gonna be like once every 2 years or so. Regardless, That little procedure, just putting me to sleep and putting the camera down my throat, that's like $800 out of pocket with insurance. Without insurance, when I got the paperwork, the first time I had it done, with insurance, it was like $800, $900 out of pocket, my pocket, which sucked. But without insurance, I think it was like a total of $3,500 or something like that. It's just crazy how expensive it is to live. That's one of the biggest like debates and controversies in the U.S. is the health system. I don't know how well it is in other countries or how much worse it is, but here in the U.S. it sucks. I mean, a lot of times people die because they just can't afford to get what needs fixed. It sucks. It really does suck. Like this Barrett's esophagus stuff, it's a pretty rare condition. I've never heard of it until I got it. Originally, they thought it was Crohn's disease. But yeah, I think they said, from what I seen online, Barrett's esophagus, it's not like extremely rare, but it's not as common. And the criteria to get it, more often than not, I don't even really fit the criteria. Some of the biggest things that cause people to get it is heavy smoking. I have smoked before in my life for a period of time, but not heavily, which that could have done it. I'm not sure. Being overweight, which I'm not overweight. Most of my life I've always been underweight. And being white, which is a weird, but somehow that's like one of the factors I've seen online that could be more susceptible to it. Is that how you say that word? And over the age of 50, when I found out I had Barrett's esophagus, I was 21 years old, and I'm pretty sure I've had it, for years before that. So I don't know. Life sucks. I got dealt a bad hand with that, and because I just got unlucky, I guess. I have to, pay a lot of money just to get procedures done, and I could just not do the procedures, but one of the biggest things that's scary about this condition is I am more likely to get esophagus cancer than a normal person. And with those burn spots, I wish I could show the pictures on the screen. I just don't have them on anything. In my throat, I have like a bunch of little like white spots in my throat. It's where like my throat was burned from the stomach acid, and those little spots, they have to send the camera down, take little like skin samples of it, and then send it to a lab to have it tested to make sure it's not cancerous, and to make sure it's not precancerous. And even if they do find precancerous cells in my spots, it doesn't mean I'm gonna get cancer, but it definitely can increase the odds of it. So it's just crazy. I feel like ever since I was young, I've been cursed with a lot of things. I have scoliosis. I have bad teeth ever since my accident, I think like third grade. I have Barrett's esophagus, which could end up killing me in my lifetime. I really hope it doesn't. It's scary to think about. That's why I don't think about it. And I don't know. I just feel like I have bad genetics. I get red spots all over my skin all the time. I feel like the older I get, the worse they get. I feel like I have like arthritis or something in my fingers, like, or in my joints in general. The older I get as well, the more like my joints hurt with like repetitive movements. I don't know. My parents just have bad genes, and then when they combined and reproduced me, I got the shit end of both sticks. So that's unfortunate, but that's life, That's what's crazy. You get what you get, and you just gotta roll with it. But man, I just rambled on a lot about teeth and Barrett's esophagus, throat problems. Hopefully, if anyone's watching this right now, hopefully you guys are doing pretty good with your health and dental work and all that stuff. One of the most important things, though, health, that you should not play around with is your mental health. If anyone watching this has any bad thoughts about doing anything bad to themselves or others or anything like that, don't be afraid to ask for help for someone. Don't be afraid to talk to someone. That's one of the biggest things that I wish I would have done personally when I was younger, is maybe talk to a therapist about some things. As I get older, I'm thankful that I've almost helped myself in a way, but I know a lot of people can't do that, and it's difficult. So I really hope anyone who's watching this who is dealing with any kind of depression or like major health mental problems, please get it checked out. Your life's important as well as everyone else's. Every life is important. Human, animal, all that stuff. So don't do anything dumb, please. Stay healthy. I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's already in like 10 minutes, and it's late, of course. Again, it's 6:55. Yeah. So I hope everyone watching, if you made it this far, I'm extremely thankful for you. I appreciate you. I don't know. I hope you guys proceed to have a great weekend and a good day. I myself don't really have a whole lot planned, but as always, I love my weekends. I'm sure you guys do too. And with that being said, I hope all of you guys once again are doing well. Like I said, don't be afraid to talk to anyone if you need help with anything. Even if it means reaching out to me in any way or form, I'm very happy to help. Even if I don't like you, I will definitely help you, because that's one thing you never want to see anyone, like physical pain, emotional pain, that kind of stuff, like you could heal from, but like mental pain, some mental things, they scar you for life, and that's really important to keep up with. This just got weirdly eerie and dark, so yeah, I really got to end this here before I get some like crazy shit happening. Love you, appreciate you, hope you always do well, and until next time.